Okay. Is that going to be our code word for a question about sex from now on?
For both of you.
Okay. So we should probably establish a safe word at this point. Mine is keep going.
Okay, we all know you from what we have seen in screens and at conventions, but I was wondering if you could tell us a unique story that belongs just to the real.
Why are you yelling at us? You're so loud. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry. Okay, if you could tell us just a unique story that belongs just to the real Jensen and the real Misha that you have never told to anyone, in order to let us know a little bit better. Know you a little bit better.
We have to dust off some of those stories that we usually try not to tell other people.
Fuck. I kind of feel like those stories happen. They get told naturally, like through trying to. It just they kind of. I can't just. I don't. It's like let me tell you. Let me there you go. Here's a real gem. I don't have that. I'm not. We're not Richard and Rob. We can't. Well, I guess we could do a Richard and Rob.
Maybe, which is the most weird question that a fan ever asked you?
The last question that we got.
Yeah. Just the previous question was. I think it actually started with. This is a serious question.
I'm still racking my brain. I'm trying to think of something.
You're actually trying to think of like some crazy story right now.
Maybe just an ordinary story.
Or just a generic story?
Just
there once was many moons ago when we were just moons ago. My name is Mark Shepard. I told you this, right? I told them, but when I read the script, I read it aloud.
Yeah.
And Mark's Crowley's lines are read in a very Monty Python-esque.
We should make him do that on the show.
Well, he does. That's how. And you know what? I actually have a voice for you.
What is that voice? Never mind. Shit. I actually asked that of honest, open curiosity, and then the minute the question came out of my mouth, I was like, "That's gonna make fun of me."
I'm gonna find a script. You tell a story that dust off an old story for.
No. Well, I will share this. With you. This is a sort of a generalization about our private interactions, and I don't know that I've shared this before. So I think this. Yeah. We spent a lot of time in Cliff's car. Driving from our trailers to set, back again, and we have often remarked on how we have a lot of, like, it's our time to sort of have deep conversations, talk about issues that are important to us, and we've often commented on the fact that any randomly selected 15-second portion of that conversation would ruin all of our careers forever if it went public. We make a lot of very dirty jokes, say a lot of things that shouldn't be said by human beings. We laugh. We think it's funny. You're having a hard time finding a script that has Castiel in it, aren't you?
I am. Hey, how about How about this? What's an episode this season? Think of a scene this season between Dean and Castiel. What is it? Ooh, on the phone, baby. Gotcha. That was 11:04. That was 11:04. Hold on. Blue script revisions.
Yeah, make sure you get the blue revisions. I don't want to do the production draft. That's going to cost you a lot of money.
No, it's not. You know what? I have a grandfathered clause plan on my phone.
What?
Yes.
Man, I am going to tweet to AT&T right now.
Do it.
And tell them.
Because Jared, when we were in London 2 weeks ago, Jared's like, "Hey, dude, you might want to call your carrier and make sure that you've got an international plan because you're going to get dinged on the data and the texts and the voicemail and stuff." And I was like, I think I'm covered, but you're making me nervous. So I'm going to go ahead and call. So I called with him sitting right next to me, and I called.
That must have made him so mad.
And I just put on speaker. I'm like, "Hey," I was like, "Hi, hi, this is Jeffrey from AT&T. How can I help you?" I was like, "Hey, so I just wanted to know if I'm in England right now. I need to put an international plan. I'm going to be in Rome in 2 weeks. We just want to make sure that everything's copacetic." And he was like, "Actually, you're good worldwide. You have a grandfather plan."
That must have made Jared so...
He was irate. He was so angry. And I just went like this. I was like, "Oh, thanks, Jeff."
Thanks, Jeff. Jared recently had an argument with AT&T that sort of took over...
Oh, they know.
Took over the internet, and it wound up with like the office of the president of AT&T reaching out to Jared to make sure that they had satisfied all of his concerns. And everybody in the cast and crew spent about 3 days talking to Jared about his AT&T plan. Like, it was serious business around the set. So Jared probably lost 3 days of sleep over that phone call that Jensen had.
Yeah, he's not happy. All right, I got it.
Okay, I'll just read it on your shoulder.
So, I'm gonna read.
I'll read the other parts. So that
No. I'm telling you, this is how I read it when I'm reading it.
Oh, you have to read all of the parts.
I read all the parts.
Oh, well, fuck, I'll go home. Do you want your apple juice?
So, yeah. This is really well-aged apple juice.
They used to disguise it by putting it in a coffee cup.
Okay, so let's see. Scene 19. Interior Impala. Parked field day. Flashback.
I'm actually nervous right now.
Through one of the windows, we see Dean out of Fed threat. Now, normally, and I don't know why, I have no idea why, but when I'm comfortable and I'm sitting on my couch and I'm reading my script, I read all the stage direction in an Aussie accent.
Well, we're going to have to hear that.
Through one of the windows, we see Dean out of the Fed threads and in the city's now, walking through a field by a forest. In the foreground, we see a skeleton on the Impala's dash. The phone rings, caller ID, it's Cass. Dean reacts. Hearing the phone, he heads over back to the car. Note, in this scene, the phone is a character. The prop is Cass. So, we can cut back to the shots of the phone as if Cass is in the car the whole time. Dean picks up the phone, puts it on speaker. Cass? More coughing from Cass. "Hey man, you okay?" "I'm mostly confused." "I'm not sure how no one collates black in a way that's new." Okay, step away from the Netflix. Sorry. It's okay. We've all had a bench. You find anything in the lore?
There is a creature that feeds on hearts and blood.
A werepire. You might want to say it. Come on. No, you want to say it.
In lore, it's referred to as the Whisperer.